To understand the changes made to clouds in View, we're going to take a look at how clouds are created and what makes up each part of it. For this, we must first select the Spectral Atmosphere model and load in a cloud material layer. All the new Spectral 2 clouds can be found in the folder named Spectral 2 Clouds. I'm going to select one of the Spectral 1 clouds and click OK. To remove all detail from this cloud, I will set the slider for the detail to 0 in the Atmosphere editor. If we edit the function for this cloud layer, we can see what is generating the overall shape of the cloud, because our detail is defined separately from this function. By looking at the render, you can see only the plain noise from the fractal showing up, with no detail at all. The more the cover amount is increased, the more the low range of this noise will show up. If we increase the detail amount, we can now control the fine details of the cloud. These detail settings are contained within the material for this cloud layer. Changing the slider in the Atmosphere editor will increase the intensity of these controls. Changing this to Spectral 2 will activate the new sharpness and feathering control sliders in the Atmosphere editor. Feathers does just like its name and adds details that look like feathers around the cloud. These feathers are linked to the detail setting, and if the detail amount is too low, this effect won't be seen, or will be of poor quality. Sharpness will increase the lighting contrast of the cloud layer. The look of the resulting sharpness value will depend on the current values of the density, opacity, and ambient lighting sliders. These options are the main shading control for a cloud material volume. Settings within the Material Editor, under the Lighting and Effects tab, will also control the shading of the cloud. Of these 4 options in the Lighting model group, 2 have been added with version 7, GI Ambient Lighting and Force Ambient Color. GI Lighting will increase the depth and realism of the material. This option is not controlled by the lighting model in the Atmosphere Editor. This option can still be seen when rendering with the standard lighting model. Force Ambient Color gives us the option to choose a color for our ambient lighted areas of the cloud material. The intensity of this color can be controlled with the ambient lighting slider amount in the Cloud tab of the Atmosphere Editor. The primary color control has not changed and is still located under the Color and Density tab as the volumetric color. Changes have also been made to the Spectral version 1 model type. The result of this is that Spectral clouds created in View 6 will differ when loaded into View 7.